insect really think you deserve to be forgiven? Leave here.
Whoa! Ares is gonna wreck everyone. Whoa! Terrifying. Hey everyone!
Hello.
Oh, this is a lie. This. 1 second. 1 second. There we
Oh
go.
no,
There we
I
go.
didn't notice.
We've
We're
incremented.
so ready.
It's vlog 2, everyone. We're keeping that in the video. You'll notice that we have one person with us that wasn't with us last time. Sid's
Yeah.
here.
Hey there, tiny dragons. How y'all doing?
Oh, he's so beautiful, and his voice is so good. And in fact, his voice is too good. I fear he may upstage me. Sid, I have a deal for you.
Yeah, what's your offer?
I'll offer you a whole 20 credits if you pretend to be a strange dog man from the internet.
A strange dog, man. I mean, 20 credits is 20 credits. I guess I could do that. Yeah, no problem.
uh, yeah, this is Sykes. He does the voice for Sid, and he'll be joining us today.
Hello,
Yeah.
hello.
And I am me. I am Boof. I do all the main head of the dev programming things. We got Karu over here who makes beautiful art and made all of our little PNG tubers that are bouncing around over here.
Yeah. I wouldn't be talking much. I'm the socially awkward one.
And I'm the one who talks too much, so we balance
Yeah.
out. The what we're going to be talking about today is we're going to do a little bit of a voice acting tech dive. We're going to basically go into how that little clip at the start was created and how those tools are going to be used to make a lot more clips like it in the main game. Afterwards, we had a few more Q&A questions that got sent in. We'll be responding to those, and then we'll talk a little bit about Grax Grandset.
Yeah.
This is slightly improvised, as you may have noticed.
I hope we didn't write a script for this. We are in the game, and we are greeted by Tiny Ares.
Why is he so small?
Why, I have shrunk him with the power of demo magic.
Look how happy he looks from front.
He looks so much happier.
I look so angry from the from the sides.
Menacing.
What I'm trying to show off over here is that we've made a little bit of a look at script that goes and makes it so our characters will track us within limits. That's both the face, but you'll notice that once I go beyond the limits of the head looking at us, that the eye will continue to track us. And I think it creates a very natural feel of being watched. This allows us to go through very complex animations while still having the head stay consistent with what it's watching. So we can go through a variety of different animations while having very different feels of where he's looking.
So you'll always be in his sights.
You will
Yes.
always be in God's sights.
He's always watching. Always.
Also a cool thing. Click the thing, click the thing.
Click the
Do
thing.
you insect really think you deserve to be forgiven?
No.
Leave here.
Yep. That button goes and convinces him to go and give us a quick voice line, and you'll notice that all of those mouth movements were, say it for, I had to do a retake because I was pronounced this word
They were
incorrectly.
phoneme based.
Phoneme! Yeah, they're all phoneme based. I called it phenome like 50 times, and then Kari yelled
I
at
didn't
me.
want to interrupt.
I can't believe you let me go through an entire like 10-minute take with it. You're so mean. Or so polite. You're too polite.
I'm too polite.
I'm gonna go a little bit into how we got those mouth flaps to work that way, because that was the majority of our work over the week, and I think it looks really good, and I'm really proud of it. So we're gonna go to the sexiest program you've ever seen. Ignore me playing Realm Grinder. Right. Up here
The
is
heck is this?
Papagayo.
At a
Papagayo.
restaurant?
You can try eating it. You make it a shock.
I mean, I could.
So Papagayo is my savior in this task. I went through a whole bunch of other processes trying to get this to work. with inside of Unity, plugin wise, almost everything tries to go off of an amplitude based approach, which I'm not a fan of. It just basically makes you open your mouth more or less, depending on how loud of the noises coming from your mouth is. But that's not how you speak. When you go oh, you make little circles with your mouth. When you go woo, you go and make your lip fat and you make a little circle too. E's, G's, you'd pull your mouth back. The phonemes are very important to make it look like you're talking realistically, and given that Ares is gigantic, you really notice if he's not doing the proper lip flaps. So there was only one plugin that did phone. Am I saying it right again?
Yes, you said it right.
Phonemes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
phone
him.
Do not
him.
worry, I will interrupt you if you say it wrong.
Okay. That does phoneme-based lip syncing, and it was deprecated, and I could not fix it. That was Lip Sync Pro, and I miss you greatly, Lip Sync Pro. I can't speak any word correctly.
That's okay.
So-
You're
It's
so
okay.
beautiful.
Yeah, so I had to make my own system outside of Unity in order to get the phonemes that I really wanted. So Papagayo over here helps me go and map out all the phonemes in a statement by going and I put the audio in,
You insect really think you deserve to be forgiven?
provide a transcript of what is being said here. You'll notice that the stuff near the end looks like complete gibberish because it is. A lot of the later statements are in the language of the gods.
It's
And-
Icelandic if anyone wants to check it or learn it before the
Language of the
game.
gods was Gaelic.
We thought since the VA is from there,
yeah, we
why
have,
not have them make the insults in their mother tongue?
yeah, we have a lot
So
of
true.
bilingual people on staff, and I think it's a lot more fun when you make use of that. So we are very much doing so. But because the phoneme dictionary does not contain any Icelandic, it only contains English words for Papagayo, I have to just provide English words that give similar phonemes whenever he speaks Icelandic. So at the end, you just get Liger, Yakar, Endoher, and that gets approximately the correct phonemes for what
It's
I'm
like
going
an
for here.
incantation.
Yeah. It will then make a best guess at where these words and phonemes go. It's usually very wrong, but it allows me to just go and drag and drop the correct locations. I export that as a text file, and then I have all of these animation mappings as a text file. Closing Papagayo real quick and going into Unity proper. You'll see that we have our beautiful Ares right here. And you'll see that I have this lip sync script. And this is of my own design. It'll basically go through that file, turn all of those text things into animation markers, and then it will do script-based animations for the mouth based on that phoneme list. The head has all of the phonemes programmed in as blend shapes. So depending on what noise you want to make, it will just blend to the proper phoneme shape on the mouth. You'll also notice there's some emotions down here. This will be expanded later, but it allows me to get him to be all moody in different ways.
Oh, Angie.
And so if we combine all of that together and go back into the game, we can go and watch this
You insect really think you deserve to be forgiven?
with a greater appreciation.
Ligaranda here.
And we can be properly judged by Ares. Eventually,
Heck yeah.
we upscale that
Yeah, we
system.
got the big boy.
Oh.
Yep, we upscale that to the big boy scale. I have a audio mixer that keeps track of macro audio, and it will add rumble based on the audio that's coming in, as well as the distance to the macro, and we will then get something like the following, assuming this button's for some reason always a little bit weird. Come on,
Oh
boy.
no.
He's judging
You don't
us
want to
too
talk.
harshly.
It'll trigger eventually. I don't know what. I think this one's like slightly overlapping with another collision box, and I just need to move it slightly.
Could it be that you have to click it?
You insect
Yeah.
really think you deserve to be forgiven?
Oh.
Ligaranda here.
Crush Me Daddy. I mean, it looks so well.
It does.
It looks
Looks so
so
good,
good.
actually.
Oh,
You really get to see the lip flaps working correctly when he comes and gets real close to you like that, which is the entire reason that I have the animation like that, and for no other ulterior motive.
Yeah, just imagine when he whispers next to your city. How good that's going to look.
Right. I think that's it for in-game. So let's go back and do the Q&A. Say goodbye to
Yeah.
Aries.
goodbye, Aries.
Goodbye, God.
Q
Q&A.
and A.
Q&A.
Q and A.
Q&A.
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 Yeah.
Our timing was horrible on that. Let's never go to a protest. We'll hold
It's
them back. We can't do rhythmic chanting.
It's okay.
Anyways, Q&A
Hello.
time.
Yeah, Q&A.
More questions have been sent in, and we are here to answer. Question 1. Will there be mod support? It's very obvious that a lot of y'all want to go and have the ability to add your own macros into the game. My answer to that is incredibly unlikely, not impossible, but incredibly unlikely. My reasoning for that is that number one, it's a very story-based game, so adding it into the main story isn't much of a possibility because there's so many custom animations that are made for very specific scenes and very specific voice lines. It would get very weird to plan something so specific for a general audience of macros. There is a very, and I have to express, very thin chance of this happening if the game ends up doing heckin' gangbusters, because at that point we might go and make like an entire specialized sandbox mode and then try to add modding support to sandbox mode, but that's only if the game goes gangbusters. And given how niche of an audience we're making this game for, that seems pretty unlikely. We're not hoping to make a fortune on this game. We're mostly making it because we like ya and we're weirdos ourselves.
What it means to say is, unless we're rich, this ain't happening.
Yeah, make us money. Give us money.
Money.
Get your money, tiny dragons. I mean, yes. Support
You
us.
lost your 20 credits.
Oh no.
It's okay. I just count 1 credit per mistake. Down to
Okay.
18 credits.
Okay then.
All right. Question 2. Oh, actually, I should go and say who actually sent in the questions. That last one was from Ashcan. I've been trying to get better at that. Thank you, Ashcan, for the question. I hope I pronounced
Thank
that
you.
correctly. I don't actually know.
I think it's Ashcon.
Ashcan.
Probably. Yeah. Next question.
All right. We are got a question from Myth Macro. Questions: Are you guys interested in making spin-offs or games/novels that are set in the same universe? Honestly, probably very similar question to the last time, except this one's much more likely. But once again, we want to get the main game out. If that does well, we might try to expand things from there. And I would like to do some more things like some DLCs and such if the game is successful. But again, base game first, expanding the content based on success later.
Basically, the more successful the game becomes, the more likely it is to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go to the next question. Myth Macro asks, question: How many languages do you plan to translate the game in? Wow, we're having a very strong theme with the answers.
Yeah.
Right now, we're just trying to get out in one. Success-wise, we might be able to go and add a few translations. If we do translations, we're probably just going to stick with the original voice cast and just add subtitles for the other languages. We do have a slight advantage on if we choose to add those subtitles in that we have a very bilingual cast. Karu, say something in Spanish.
Hola, ¿qué tal?
Yeah. Karu is first language is Spanish, second language is English, but you can't tell because Karu fucking rocks both languages.
A little. I do have
Lot.
some level.
Our other boy who is doing voice acting, Flint, he is Icelandic and he can go and speak lots of Icelandic, as you've already seen a little bit of with Aries. So, for the like 200k people living in Iceland, get hype. Icelandic rap.
I am assuming it would be basically that. Icelandic, Spanish, obviously base English, maybe French. If you
The,
want it in Latin, like dead language, we can also do that.
don't make those promises. Sykes, are you a filthy monolingual like me, or do you have a secret talent that you've been holding out on us on?
I played the fifth.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a filthy monolingual. I'll open up Duolingo every few months, and then I'll get irritated that language is hard.
And then who will have me try and teach him Spanish?
Yeah, I can do a little bit.
He
Next
will
question.
not starve when he comes to visit.
Next
Let's go.
question. Doggy
Oh, no.
theft. Patch
For me?
asks, for Karu, could you recount the full story of how you found Sykes?
So it was one night, stormy probably. I found him in a cage. No, actually, a box. In the street, like fully drenched in cold water, filthy. And I said, you
Was
should
it in
come with me.
Was he in like a little adoption box? Did it say kobolds for a good home or something?
No, actually, he was a dog by then, by that time. No, but I found him. Well, I didn't find him. I met him through Resonite, and then I invited him to join a D&D game.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yes. And then I
No, it was fun.
blatantly told him, could you do some voices? And now he's here.
No. You were saying you were needing voices, and I offered hesitantly, and our friend Nix threw me under the bus, back basically demanding that I do it.
Yeah.
He says it like that, but I basically told him to do it. Only not directly.
Yeah.
Mind games.
I've felt incredibly lucky with the voice acting cast we were able to get, given it was mostly done in the form of kidnapping friends.
Yes.
And
Oh my god.
I didn't realize I had people who were actually talented at voice acting amongst my friends, which was very lucky. And I think a lot of them didn't realize they were talented at voice acting before doing this. So we both got to be lucky.
It's all been very wholesome.
Yeah, Six, have you actually done any voice acting before this? I think this is your first time, right?
I've done it for little gags and bits on like recordings for friend groups, but never anything official. So this is my first official time doing it.
He does
Yeah.
do some on D&D, which is why, I
Yeah.
guessed.
D&D is a
next
marketable
question.
skill right there.
It
It
is.
really is.
Yes.
All right. All right, we got tech question. I'll speed run this one. Patch asks, do you have a designated integrator for Unity changes, or are you using Git or something so you can both work on the project directly, given or you'd coordinate a little, not to make, yeah, but you get the idea. Basically, Git is a cool system to track files and changes for larger projects so teams don't murder each other. We do use Git on this project. And I
It
did
is
that
to
in
make sure
hopes.
I don't break the project.
Yeah. That being said, everyone has also been cowards and won't touch the files except for me. So the answer is both. We do have a Git to go and make sure nothing breaks. But no one
We're
adds anything to
mostly,
the file but me.
he will kill us if we try, but we mostly use Git to manage the projects and such, to know which tasks need to be done and which tasks are done. Basically, so my scattered brain knows what to do next.
I don't know anything about the Git. I just speak.
Yeah, you just talk.
Yeah.
You talk when we tell you to talk.
Sykes is so sweet though. Every now and then we'll just be like, "We need these voice lines. Can you make them?" And Sykes is just like, "I'm on it," and then goes full kobold. And then we're like, "Are you sure you're not killing your voice? You've done a lot of kobold."
Yeah, we do have to remind him.
Uh, he from what I've gotten as an outside observer, you do seem to just love being kobold.
It's very fun.
Uh, Next question, the big question. Karu, Sykes, what is your favorite color? Asks Avara the Fuchs.
I'm going to let you try and guess. 3 seconds. 3, 2,
White,
1.
gold, and teal.
Oh, did you know?
Wow, it's your
It is. It
character.
is.
It's right on your character.
Oh, I didn't notice. But yeah, it's a very good palette.
It really is. It very suits you.
Um,
Mine is periwinkle and gold.
Now, what is periwinkle? I don't know my colors.
It's a very light purplish blue. It's almost like Blurple, but more blue.
Okay, okay. My favorite color is
Pink.
the color of my Sona's friends because I love my friends.
It's pink.
Honestly, it's probably purple. I went in thinking I didn't have one, and then I realized I keep using purple on all my characters.
Yeah, you're a very, very purple guy.
Alright.
Not the purple guy. Oh no.
But are
Anyhow,
you both
good
ready?
important question. Also, we do know color theory, if that helps.
I don't know color theory. I just guess until it looks good.
Oh, I know color theory.
Damn.
Alright, going into the next thing, question time is over.
Oh.
But shameless self-promotion starts now. Rex grind set!
Yeah.
Yo!
The some of you have probably already seen, but our good friend Sid over here has been doing a bunch of podcasts, and all of it occurs in universe, in lore, and it's a good way if you want to figure out some of the lore of the universe in a fun story way to go and do so. So make sure to watch out for these and listen to them, because you'll learn a lot about the game through it, and honestly, they're just really stupidly fun.
Yeah, they are very, very fun. Also, that's 17 credits already.
No!
I'm making a killing here. Uh, More shameless self promotion before we
Give
go and
us
head off.
money.
Yeah, we have a
Shameless
Patreon. But more importantly, I know a lot of you are probably not in a place to donate money, especially given recent economic news. So if you don't want to give us money, what could be just as helpful is if you go and repost this video on Blue Sky. I promise you it's posted on
Hmm.
under the Godsend account, and really anything you share over there is super helpful. So please repost. This is a very small niche game, and we don't have the money to advertise, so most videos will probably end with us pleading. Please.
We are not over pleading. Please, please help us. We do need the promotion.
Screw the 17 credits. Tiny Dragons, you gotta help us out. Come on.
It is very important because he's giving credits away, so you should probably hear him out.
You know he's
Honestly, Tiny
desperate.
Dragons, it's one of the coolest things I've done. These people are awesome and they need your help.
All
Wow,
right.
it sounds so desperate.
It does.
I mean,
I'm pretty sure
a little
people.
bit.
I'm pretty sure people love desperation though, so I think we're golden.
Yeah.
I mean, if we
Anyways,
were golden, we could just sell ourselves.
thank you all for watching. See you in the next devlog. We'll go and try to get Flint on that one, and we will slowly grow the cast of people you get to hear from.
Yeah. Bye-bye. Have a lovely day.
See you later, Tiny Dragons.
Goodbye.